Hey everybody. I hope y'all ready for Cozy Couch Conversations because it's Saturday. Where are my girls? Where my girls at? Oh, sorry, it's in my head. Hey, come on in the building. Hello, 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 hello. Saturday. Welcome, welcome. Hello. Hey, Chi. Hey, Monisha. Hey, my little brother's on. Hey, Ty. What's up? What's up? It's Saturday, guys. Cozy Couch Conversation time. Hello. Let's go, everybody. It's Saturday night, guys. How you feeling, Mo? Good. What's up, baby bro? Let's go. Here's Wings. And there's the other one. Welcome to the building. Let's go. It's Saturday.
Hello.
Hey, beauty. What's up?
Hey. Everything. What's going on? What's going on?
Good. I'm in a great mood. It's Saturday. Awesome. Where is Evie? I saw her. Say hi. I don't see her request.
Yes. Good evening, everyone. Good evening.
My
Happy
baby
Saturday.
bro on the line. That's awesome.
Oh, really?
Yes, that's
All
the
right.
youngest one. He's the baby.
Is that Ty Sav?
Yep,
6?
that's Ty.
Okay. What's up, Ty? What's up?
Right. Yes, let's go.
All right.
Evie, are you on? Mic check 1 2 1 2. I'm just like,
She on. I see her. I see her hand up.
okay, I see her hand up, but I don't see a request. It is Saturday, guys. You already know what it is.
Already know what it is. Today was an awesome day. It was beautiful today.
It was 75 here. What was your where you are?
Yeah, same temperature. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Same temperature.
Evie, we need you on the couch with us.
You got a request, Evie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you got your special drink? What you got over there?
Mixture. Wait, you can see it go through my eyes, right? Mixture. Little pineapple specialty. Oh, wait. Oh, that's the. I didn't see anything.
Over. I'm gonna make sure
Welcome,
I got
welcome.
my stuff on. Do
Welcome.
not
New
disturb.
names, new faces. Hi, welcome,
Okay,
welcome.
what's up? What's up, Val Sanderson?
Yeah,
Hope I said that correct.
I know. Hope so. Well, listen, welcome.
What up, Val? Let's keep it like that. What's up? What else we got on here? Okay.
Oh, what's up? Happy birthday.
Oh, happy birthday. Happy Earth Strong Day.
For real. Solar
Today
return.
was a beautiful day to be alive. That's what's up. That's what's up.
So that means you are in the sign of Taurus. It's not sending a request. Come out of my live and go back in. Like close it completely, close Instagram and then come back in. Listen, we're gonna get this Saturday night started anyway. So
We're gonna get it
IG,
started.
y'all better stop tripping. You already know.
Right. IG knew was coming through.
That's all right.
You know, IG was enjoying the beautiful weather too. That's what
IG outside.
IG is outside. IG is outside. What up, Joe? What's up?
Welcome, welcome to the cozy couch.
To the couch.
I hope you enjoyed your birthday. I'm gonna hit you up later.
Okay.
Yeah, that's awesome. Earth strong. Evie, let me see you, Evie.
I brought my two-step. I should have brought a drink with it.
Yeah, we have the couch. You know, you already know.
You know, everything's a song for me, right? Got my drink. Got
You
my
already know, Mo. I've been on the zone all day. Listen, I had the opportunity to be in the presence of Money Rhonda Jackson today, so I am excited.
Yes.
She is an amazing person, all about leading from the front and the back and the sides. Everybody eats with Rhonda.
Yes.
It's an amazing, and by eat we mean make this money, honey.
Right,
Let's
right.
clarify. Yeah.
Shout out to Miss Money Rhonda.
Yes.
Yeah.
She came in, shut down. What? Leave me alone.
She's drinking this. Listen, man, I was over here setting up. I ain't get my cup, but it's all right. No, I don't need to be on anything right now because I need to be focused because the conversation today, boy, today. Yo, where is Evie at?
Listen, Evie.
This ain't the time to be dragging.
Conversation tonight, guys. You know, thanks for y'all staying on and hopping on tonight. You know, thanks for joining us on the couch. Tonight is a really, really important, candid conversation. Because if you've been following, I can't send the request. You send it, Evie. I mean, Chi, send it. Evie says she needs it. I don't know how to do it. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. Don't do nothing. I think I see something. Let's go. I got you, boo.
Okay.
Did that work? I think that worked. There you go.
There we go.
Hey, boo.
That worked.
Finally.
It just sent me an alert. It just sent the alert at the bottom.
I was on here listening to y'all, and I'm like, Instagram ain't gonna let me be great tonight.
No, it was
Instagram
not.
just walked you to the couch a little slow. That's it.
Oh my goodness, is that Bryson? Long time no see.
Hello.
Mr. Hawaii, Mr. What's that? Tennessee.
Welcome.
Welcome.
So can everybody hear and see us? You know, drop some flames in the chat if y'all can hear us, all three of us, and see us.
Light the chat up and let us know if you can see us tonight. Y'all know
you got on my favorite shirt. You got on my favorite shirt.
You on some?
Oh yeah! Shout out to we got to give a quick shout out to Jamel real quick.
Yes. I rocked this shirt the other day.
I gotta let's tag him in this one.
You do it. You already know the way my camera's set up. You know, we're gonna just
shout outs. Yes. So, well, first let's introduce ourselves. How about that?
Okay.
Let's get into it.
All right. So, everybody, welcome to the Cozy Couch Conversations, where your Saturday night starts here. Okay?
A little late.
I'm Empress Mo, and
I'm Evie Wait.
And I am Chi, and this light just went out.
Shine a light on her.
Shine a light on her, right? I'm like, what
this is unfiltered because anything can happen.
Anything can happen. You know how that goes.
Lights going crazy and
listen.
It took me a whole 10 minutes to get onto Instagram. I had my phone on the charger. I came down, the joint wasn't even charged. You know.
Wow.
Normal stuff.
Listen, that's okay. That's what makes it so awesome and authentic. Because
cheers,
real deal. Cheers. I don't know what she doing coming to the couch empty-handed. You know, it's like showing up to the.
Listen, well, to know me is to know that I can keep it a beam without it having to be any.
That is true.
Look, the lights going on. Like this is some Halloween type joint. What the heck is going on? It's flickering. What in the world?
What's up, Coach Henry?
Hey, Coach Henry.
Coach Henry.
I'm shouting out, hey Mo. I got I'm honorary Bahamian tonight, you know?
Okay, she got her pin. Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, so as I was saying, tonight is a very authentic, like we said, unfiltered conversation, but it is going to get real because there's something that has been on my mind. And probably you two's mind too, about where we are in our lives right now, at this moment, at this present moment. And we're going to set the stage straight, and we're going to get it right so that a year from now, you cannot say we did not tell you. Uh-oh, look at the flags. Look at the flags. So you see the flags? So, I know, right? I'm going to be from the Bahamas, too. I'm American. I need a flag.
We'll knight you for one time. Go ahead.
For the one time.
For the one time.
Yes.
Yes. So if you don't know, guys, we are all connected.
Trini.
Well, we all connect. Oh, Coach, you Trini? Oh.
It's an island.
No, you always late to the party. I'm going to need you to get it together. I'm going to need you
to out stuff late.
Okay, Jackie.
I'm telling her too.
I'm telling Jackie what you said.
She gonna see it.
They always call me you because we be late. Mo, don't laugh. Don't laugh. You be right there with me.
So yes, let's set this straight.
Let's set this straight.
The conversation started off with actually, I ain't gonna lie, like Mo had posted something. I was just like, oh, she's on one today. It was kind of unlike her, you know. Mo was normally chill, and I'm like, yo, someone or something set her off. So yeah. Mo, what was that? What was that post about? Like what? Because look, everybody, if for you who don't know, just a quick, you know, little background. You know, she and I, all three of us, you know, we are business partners, right? We're moms, we're business partners. We are entrepreneurs. We're working women, right? And everything that we do is beyond us. So I want you to understand this. Anytime someone shares any type of information with you, at least I'm coming from us, trust and believe there's an intent behind it. And it's not always something that's directly correlated with us. But I'm going to pass the baton to Mo because she could go off about, you know, why she put up that post that she put that was ruffling some feathers.
Oh yeah, I got some messages about the post, and that's fine. That was the intent behind it, you know, and everything you do with intention. So, right. You get to a point in your life, right, where you are not happy with your situation, and the only way you're going to change your situation is to change what you're doing, right? You have to be an active participant in your own rescue. No one is coming to save you, right? Let's everybody got that? Let's be clear about that, right? Mm-hmm. So being able to have information and access, I don't know, Magic is wilding right now.
Yo, did you just throw the cat like that?
No, I took the pillow.
She threw the cat like how
No. I have dominion. I don't understand it, but I just
some animal activist is on this live. Go ahead.
They'll come for me.
I'm for you.
But you get to a point where you want to change your situation. And when you have access to phenomenal information, you want to share with people that you love and care about, right? The people that are connected to you, the people that know you, right? We all do it. Let's not even talk about, you know, what we do as entrepreneurs, just on a regular. We buy a dress from somewhere, we go to a certain store, we have dinner at a certain restaurant. The first thing we do is we tell people about it, right?
Yep.
So with that being said, for those who watch me and follow me and watch you and follow you, everyone's aware that we are plugged into an amazing academy. And we have access to information that it would devalue if we just gave it out, because we are actively involved, right?
Right.
So of course you always want to tell people about certain things and you want to expose them to things, but some people like to get things for free.
That free 99.
And okay, here and there, drop a gem, drop a jewel. Listen, like here's the free game right now. Get out of Robinhood. There you go. but you know, get an encrypted email account. Okay, there you go. But my thing is this, is that sometimes people say, oh, well, what else you know? What else you got going on? What else is this? What is that? And then when you want to say, listen, come and join and come and see what we're doing, you know, here, like this is going to change your life. It is actively changing my life. It's actively changing people around me, like people that I know, my mentors, my business partners. And then it kind of got to the point where it was like, well, if you could tell me, then I don't have to. And it just rubbed me the wrong way. Because we always told to go to school, get a good job, you know, do all of that, right?
Right.
But everyone that we know that has a job, that's working, that's not doing anything outside of their job, they're miserable.
They're complaining.
Complain still.
Every
like
day.
I said, still talking about what they don't have, still talking about what they need, but not doing nothing to change their situation. Hello, welcome. So it kind of rubbed me the wrong way, and I kind of went in. I thought I was I actually erased it, erased it a few times in my notes. Because it was like, wait a minute, you don't go to a lawyer and say, I need you to represent me for a case, but I'm only paying you $200.
Or
you
don't do it at all, but I need you to represent me.
Yeah, you don't go to the doctor and say, you know,
fix me, I'm broke, but I'm not.
Yeah, but I don't have insurance, so do what you can do for me. Come on, you don't do that. Everything has a service, everything has a cost. That's life. That's not going to change. So I kind of went in, and you know, y'all could go back and revisit the post. And actually, I encourage people to drop their comments. I want to know what you think and feel about it, because let's talk about it. Let's dig further. You're seeing your kids at school. You know, you don't just say, "Oh, give me the cheapest teacher that you could find." You always want to find the best school districts to go live in, so that you can plug your kids into the best schools, right? You send your kids off to college to the best schools. You want the best. But you can't get the best for free. It just doesn't work that way. So, you know, being that I went in on the post a few times this week, I decided that we're going to have this conversation. And it's to anyone that's plugged into any one of us, you cannot say that we did not tell you or expose you to what we're doing. Because our lives are changing day by day. So that's my spiel. That's how I feel. And look, you can hate me or love me, like Kevin Howell said. You can hate me today, but you're gonna love me tomorrow, and that's it. That's how I feel. So I'm sorry if I went off on a tangent this week, but that's how I was really feeling.
No, she's not sorry, because I ain't.
No. I mean, you made valid. You know, look, just to break it down, you made valid points. You know, in the post, I remember you brought up about, like you said, about teachers, right? Teachers are not teaching for free.
No.
Doctors, they're not practicing for free. So, and if you found a doctor or you found a teacher who was started off from doing everything for free, you might even look at them sideways, like, why?
Yeah.
Right? If nothing else, you'd be like, you know, what's going on? Why? Or if they just never went to school for whatever it is that they went to, because at the end of the day, they had to pay the cost to do whatever it is that they're doing to provide that service for you. So I just want people to understand that, and got to definitely get out of that mentality, because everything isn't free. And if we are on here and we have went through the process, and we're continuing to go through the process, that means we put up something, whether it's blood, sweat, money, tears.
Right.
We put something up, you know, to be a part of this or to continue our growth. So, you know, just wanted to say, like, you know, people may find it to be like you're withholding some type of information, but, you know, it's not only disrespectful to the person trying to share this information to you, it's also you disrespecting yourself too, because what it's saying is you're not valuable, that you're not even worth investing time in yourself. You're not even worth investing something where you can hear something that's going to add value to your life. Will it work for you? Don't know. But, you know, you cannot come off with that mentality of expecting everything for free, because you're going to get exactly what you pay for, right? You go into that car dealership, you want the cheapest car, you're going to get that lemon. And guess what? You're going to spend more money into it than you are going to receive value from it. So that's a perspective right there.
It's all about mindset and perspective. And even more so, it's like, what kind of example are you setting for people who are watching you? if all you're looking for is to get over, to get rich quick, or the what you can help me. Like, I'm always gonna help people, but you gotta show me that you're helping yourself as well.
Yeah, because it says you help those that help themselves. And one of the things I'm gonna chime in here because
She giving us the finger. You know that. You know when she
start with that
cocks her hand
finger
like this, right?
people
That's what I got. I got something to tell you.
mindset
Look.
in that they fail to understand the exposure and the information that we're sharing with you is the free part of it, right? And that's what they fail to understand, because at the end of the day, if you want better for yourself, it's going to take some sacrifice. It's going to take an investment. You can't just, everybody out here, and I even say this, if you're watching this and I work with you, I hope I step on your toes. Because, and I say this because, you know what I'm saying? Like, people want you to do the work. It's just like how we use the word, we use the acronym CCP, copy, paste, and profit, right? When you take it literal, right? Just like when you, back in the day in school, right? You do all the work, right? You studied, you stayed up late, you wrote, you took your notes, all that stuff. The next person, he gonna copy from you, right? And because you did all the work, you doing, you know, so they're gonna come copy from you, right? And then they pass too and get credit for something that they never did, right? But at the end of the day, do you really, did that information that you copied, did it make any sense to you, right? Did it add value to your life, right? Did you understand what you were copying? You understand what I'm saying? So you want the information, but you don't want to do the work. At the end of the day, it might only, that is going to only get you but so far, because you're going to get stuck, and one, you're not going to know how you got to where you got.
That's right.
Right? You're not going to know how to maneuver out from where you are, and you're just going to end up fucking yourself in the end, because you're going to,
Right.
exactly.
It's
right.
You're not going to understand the process. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can lead a horse to, you know what I'm saying, to water, but you can't make him drink, right? They want you to lead them to the water. They want you to, look, I can't drink for you.
Drink it for them, digest it for them.
Right, break it down, cut it down, and do all that stuff. At the end of the day, what is that? What good is that going to do for you? You know what I'm saying? People, I work with people all the day. Granted, I have a government job, right? So yes, we make good money, but at the end of the day, everybody I work with is talking about, oh, I need to win the lottery. Oh, I need more money. Oh, I need this overtime. All this other things. We get furloughed just like, you know what I'm saying, anybody else, right? There are times that we have to work for free because the Senate can't balance the budget, right? So there's people that have situations, whether it's family that's dependent on them and stuff like that, twice divorced, got child support, got whatever the case may be, and they come to work, they're miserable. They're like, yo, they got kids going off to college, and they want me to give them the sauce. You want me to do all the work for you, give you the sauce, so you could get a little extra. What's that extra gonna do for you? Because you're not gonna understand.
And then
they're gonna come back. And they're gonna come back.
Right? Just like with the whole, you know, Dogecoin, Bitcoin, and stuff like that. If I tell you, okay, go buy this you know, this crypto, you buy it, you ain't gonna know what the fuck to do. Because it's just gonna be sitting there, and then you're gonna get scared. Oh my God, it went down. I'm gonna get out like a jackass, right? Because you didn't have the knowledge behind. You just know you had to buy it, but you don't know what to do with it. You don't know how to trade it. You don't know how to. You don't have no clue on where to store it, where to keep it. You don't know a private key from a public key. None of that. But you want me to give you the source.
Exactly. And get mad when you stop giving them the source. Like, I'll tell you something. Like you said, we're going to give you some free game. We're going to give you something so that you understand that there's a way to make money. But nobody's going to keep giving you something for free. It takes sacrifice.
like a jackass.
I haven't said that word in a long time, but you know, no. And it has to stop. Especially when, like you said, blood, sweat, and tears, sacrifice. Because all of us work our own 9 to 5s.
Exactly.
And we're all moms. So
Mm-hmm.
it's 24 hours in a day.
Yo,
We are leveraging our time. We're sacrificing things. You got to do it too. And
you know how many
game
people
ain't free.
told me? You know how many people told me, "Oh, I don't got the time." Yo, you know what I'm saying, I'm doing something else right now, or I'm doing this, so I can't afford it. But let a new pair of sneakers come out, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can afford that. And
Right.
I'm gonna say that because I have friends, and like I said, I don't care. Like, I'm done caring about your feelings.
Let's be
Okay.
Let's be
Because
clear.
I have friends who told me, "Oh, I'm gonna sign up today. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that." I hit them back up. "Oh, I don't have the money, but I see you flossing, living a life on Instagram. You living your best life out here in these streets, COVID streets. Okay, you living your best life in COVID streets, but you ain't got a car to get you from point A to point B, right? You got the new pair of Jordans and the new kicks that come out. Jordan ain't paying you no money." And I'm trying to give you multiple ways on which you could earn an income. And you tell me you don't got time, you ain't got the money, but you living the best Instagram life possible?
Priorities.
Yeah, priorities ain't right. That's right, Mo. But look,
listen.
The thing about it too is, you know, people, yeah, like Monisha said, you know, priorities aren't they ain't right.
They don't even want to tap into hit. Just
But
listen to
I was just about to
information
say that. I was gonna say that. I think that's
an
the part.
informed decision. You know what I'm saying? Tap in. Hear from people that have more than what you have. Hear from people other than me, right? That have the things that you desire or may want to have, you know, down the line. You understand what I'm saying? And this is the thing. When you tell people about this opportunity, they give you the quick, it's either yes or no for me. Don't keep doing the whole, maybe, and then you send them the information, they don't show up.
Listen,
just say no.
They about to make another next Friday, right?
You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be hurt by you saying no.
The Friday after next.
Right. Just tell me.
But you know how I feel about Keon when he said, right, your no is going to be a yes eventually.
Oh yeah.
So you saying no to yourself, not no to me.
Exactly. That's why I don't feel
no to my family getting a better life. No to your family legacy. You saying no to yourself. Not really no to me, because I'm gonna get this money anyway.
Right. And that's the thing. I'm like, say no, or just flat out. But it's those people that you feel some kind of way if you tell me, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna check it out," but then you don't show up. And it's like, listen, you could have been a buck with me anyway. Like,
right. Yeah, no, transparency. Just say, yo, it's not right now. Right. But aside from that on a personal business standpoint, my viewpoint is on information. Period. Mm-hmm. So my thing is this. When someone, and I put this as a post as well, when someone shares information with you, right? Whether it's an opportunity, the latest chicken sandwich, whatever it is, right? They shared it with you. People like when people share information with them. Mm-hmm. But I always want to give people also a perspective when people don't tell you something. So that's the other thing too. When you're that person that someone need to come up to you and even share information, that's like, yo, there's this big party happening. Everybody's going. No one told you, right? And you would have thought like, yo, we're cool. Like, why don't you tell me that? So I want people to also really think about that too. When people share information, an opportunity, whatever have you, is that someone really thought enough of you to even do that? Because I'm going to tell you from personal experience, just from other people's experience. I know for myself too. There's people that I made the assumption, right? And that's the thing in this, you can't make assumptions. I made the assumption like, no, I ain't gonna be interested. You know how many people I've said that to, and how many people who are part of it now? Because I just assumed. I don't know why. Right. I just assumed. So that's why when you have people that's contacting you, wanting to get connected with you, it's not that they have something that they're trying to really sell. It's honestly, it is way more than what it meets the eye. Because I'm telling you, like what we do, whether it relates to trading and investing, when I
It's so
say
much more than that.
when I say it's so much more, I mean, you have some people that might be on this live that's a part of it as well from across the world that we've connected with. And when I say the value that they have, the value that we have and we share with them, the places we go, the information that we find out, that's like, dang, these are the type of information where, not for nothing, we love our parents and our ancestors, but you want to kick them in the behind, because it's like, yo,
They didn't know.
you don't even want to know this information.
Right.
We could have been set a long time ago.
Right.
It's one of those type feelings. So I want people to understand, like for me personally, I don't feel no type of way. But yeah, as far as you don't want to hear this, whatever, that's up to you. At the end of the day, I know what I got. Point blank, period. But it's
don't waste my time though. Don't waste my time.
Right. It's just don't waste time, and it's okay. And this is what I definitely want to say. Let me make this very clear too, because there's so many conversations I have with people. It's okay to say no. And I've realized people in their personal lives have issues with saying no to other people. Right? I'm about to hit you with some psychology here. People have issues saying no to other people. So they now transfer that to other areas of their life. And you have to understand, because your boyfriend, your wife, whoever, does not like hearing no's, right? And you're there to please them. That does not mean it applies to everybody else. You got to understand that. Some people just want to just know where you're at, just to know where you're at. I've had someone that said like, hey, I didn't want to say no because I didn't want to like you to be mad at me. It's like, anybody gonna be mad at you? Like, are you kidding me? Like, we grown. I don't care.
Right.
I mean, I care to share the information with you, but I'm not losing sleep. I want to make that clear. So if I'm sharing information, it's more so because, one, I've realized like, oh, this is something, quite honestly, really shifted my thinking with a lot of things, because I want people to understand this. But this goes even deeper, how we're so programmed when we find information. And some people won't even tell, because you know what? In a lot of spaces, we're the only ones who know information, and we keep it. And we got to get out of that mindset. That's that crabs in a barrel type stuff, where everybody's just trying to climb over each other and nobody wants to share because we want to make sure we good over here. Got to get out of that mentality. And that's why a lot of things that's going on, in our societies, the way it is
our
as well.
community in general, in the Black community.
Right.
Because we're you said it, you hit the nail on the head. We are so conditioned to compete with each other, right? Right. We haven't been in an environment where it's a good thing to support and uplift each other, because all we know is competition, right? You want to be better than the next. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to let's see how we can do it. And you see this with other cultures, right? You see this with Asian cultures, right? With Jewish cultures. We're from New York. Yo, the Jewish community,
they got it locked.
Right?
They got it on lock.
They got that joint on
lock. They have that joint on lock. If you're Italian, you know what I'm saying? If you're Asian. And as Black folks, like, we always want to look like we're doing better than our counterparts, right? Without really doing better, and then we don't want to help someone else. And that's what I love about our community that we have, is that everybody, there's no leaving you behind. Like, I'm going this way. Listen, let's go. You invested. You want something better for your life. Let's go. We all going together. Nobody's left behind. And I'm gonna add this too, because it goes to add to the culture thing. How many times when we've heard people say, like, Jay-Z from Marcy Projects, right? You got Nas, right? Oh yeah. They left the hood, so they better than us now. They
acting brand new
they don't
and all
come
this
back.
stuff. Yeah.
Listen, they left that situation because they wanted better, right? And I always been the one to say this. Those dope boys on the corner, y'all loving Jay-Z and Nas and all of them. If you adapted the mindset on how to run your business or how to do business in general, and take lessons from what Jay did, okay, you could have get your ass up out the hood and you still would not be on that same block. But y'all are too stubborn to realize that he did not want to stay there. Don't nobody want to be broke and poor. I know I don't.
I know I don't.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So every time somebody does well and is on the come up and goes back to where they come from and say, hey, you guys can do this too, the first thing y'all want to do is talk shit about the person. Like, oh, he's forcing on us. Oh, he got this. He changed. Well, guess what? Yes, I changed because I wanted better. You want to change, you're gonna change. Right.
So let's speak on that, because you bringing up something else to touch up on. So, and that's another hard truth that I think some people don't want to say, or they be feeling it, but they ain't want to say it. They'll be like that. Is that you have to understand that it's okay to grow. It's okay. Like we have friendships, we have relationships for a reason, a season, right? And it's okay. And it doesn't, sometimes it doesn't mean that it ends forever. It ends right here for this moment. It can, right? And maybe in another time, we're going to come back full circle. It sometimes it's like that, right?
Right.
You haven't seen, honestly, look at this situation here. I've known you all 20 plus years ago.
Yeah, our relationship.
Yeah.
Is the living example of what you're saying.
Yeah, exactly. You just don't know how life may take you, but once you're in your process, once you're in your own journey, you then realize like, hey, okay, it's just like that. No. But first be open, right, to listening. And maybe at that moment, just you're not mentally ready, and that's a possibility.
Right.
But don't let that no hang up on the shelf for so long that that's the equivalent of your hopes. That's the equivalent of your dreams. That's the equivalent of your desires. Because one of the things that I know to be true is that, and it's so unfortunate, there's a lot of hopes and dreams that's literally buried in the cemetery. People who, with the woulda, coulda, shouldas, that didn't. So I want people to understand when people give you information, look, you can sit on it for a hot second if you need to, right? But always want to come back and revisit the conversation, because you just don't know. But as far as like what you were saying, as far as people acting brand new, you have to understand people have to be different. And I need people to understand to stop despising people who have money. Like, I don't know if it's a cultural thing, something with religion. People really have that mindset. So there's so much parts to, I think, why people become intimidated. Yeah, it's with certain things. It's really it's a mindset, and this goes back. So it makes me think of when we went to Houston in January, where Mr. David Emanite had said, the whole programming, like, it's just your name. Someone says your name, your eyes perk up, right? Because you've been programmed to know this is what you're being called by, right? So we have to start learning to unprogram, right? Or deprogram ourselves so we can reprogram, right? Unlearn to relearn.
Yeah.
And that's what life is definitely about. So I need people to stop with this. People are acting different. You have to be different. There's no way someone who wants to make $1 million needs to be still talking like they want to make hundreds. You have to transform. That's just the ultimate given. So if you want to do better, you have to be better. And that goes back to the mindset of someone who has a millionaire mindset, right? You gotta be, do, then have. That broke mindset, that poor mindset wants to have, do, then be.
I need y'all to listen to what she just said. And I really, 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 really want y'all to let that soak in. Because it hit a nerve with me tonight. Because I realized, because I had a little disagreement with my mom just before this call, right?
Oh, God.
And when we're talking about the programming and the mindset, right? And that poor mentality, she was telling me how she wanted to keep something. And I said, for what? I said to her, you deserve to have something new. You don't need to take that with you because you had that for years. She said to me, she's like, you got money? And I said, it's not even about the money. And I was like, yeah, and
Mm-hmm.
you, just because you've had that for so long, if you're starting a new chapter in your life, it's okay to go with something new. It's okay to get an upgrade.
Letting go.
Upgrade.
It's okay to let go of what you had. And I said to her, I said this, you have to let go of the old to make room for the new. And she told me she don't need to do that. And I'm just thinking of all the people, like, this is what I grew up with.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
This is the mentality where people feel that you can have something for, I don't like clutter. Y'all know that about me. I don't like clutter.
I don't know, Evie.
Right?
You don't know
clutter.
And I will give anything
low
away.
OCD. I'm telling y'all.
I will give
beware.
anything away just to make room, just so I don't have to see it. Like, I'll give it away. If you say, look, I can't afford it, I can't, okay, just take it. And you know, because she's telling me, oh, people want stuff for free. And I said, so what? Give it away. What's to you giving it to somebody else is a blessing. Mm-hmm. Because obviously they need it, and they probably can't afford to pay you for what it's worth, definitely. Even if you're giving it to them for
you already had it for many years.
Right. You've already something like 20
bless
years.
Somebody else.
You used it.
It's okay to give something away. It's okay to say, you know what, I'm cutting my ties with it. But when you are programmed and you are so set in your mindset that you work so hard, and I said, that's the problem, mommy. You've been working so hard for so long, you don't know how to just chill. And this is what I'm doing for you. So even though I'm trying to retire my mom, right?
No, you are retiring your mom.
Yeah, let me correct. I'm retiring my mother. The hardest part of doing so is having her being open to the fact that she doesn't have to work hard anymore. That's the hardest part. That is one of my struggles right now.
Yeah.
I'm retiring my mother. I've been blessed with this opportunity. I've been blessed with this opportunity, and I'm retiring my mother. And we are constantly at odds because she does not know how to accept the fact that she does not have to work hard anymore. This joint is real, folks. I am telling you. It is real. It is real.
Amazing.
When you are at the point in your life to where you say, Mom, you don't have to work no more. I got this. I'm handling it. And she's like, I worked so hard for so long. I need this. And I'm like, you don't. You ain't got to worry about mortgage, rent, bills, nada. No. If you want to travel wherever, have at it.
And that's because.
But she does not understand. She does not know how to let go and let live.
For years, she's been trained and programmed that she must go to work.
It's been embedded.
And she must.
It's been embedded.
Our moms are so used to working overtime and working second jobs. My mom, for many years, my mom has always had 2 jobs, or she's worked overtime. And I just can't wait till I'm in that position where I can say, Mom, cut that. I guess I'm gonna need the advice that you're gonna use on your mom to be able to tell my mom, you don't have to do that no more. You can let go. Enjoy being retired.
Enjoy being a grandma. Enjoy being retired. Like, this is what we can do for our people. And sometimes
it ain't free.
It's not. Oh, trust me. The struggle is real. The sacrifices are real. It's not free.
But it's not free. But you remember, it's that programming.
Freedom. It's not free. But
freedom is not free. Ooh. But you know that saying, if like Harriet Tubman, she had people that she wanted to free, but they didn't know that they were slaves. They didn't know they were slaves. Mm-hmm. And that's the thing that's hard. It is hard when you're aware, when you want to move forward, you want more, and you have people who are still held in bondage mentally.
Yes.
And I think mental bondage is worse than physical.
Yes, it is.
It's worse than physical. So you have people who are mentally in bondage. And I guess what it is, that's the frustrating part of it. You know, when you want to connect with people. But
Mm-hmm.
you know what? You brought up I think it was Mo who had said it. Sometimes you got to be that savior, right?
Yeah.
So actually, no. Evie was talking about Jay-Z. Jay-Z's, leaving the projects. It's not that he just left the project to make money, right? But he had to leave. Somebody has to have an example, because a lot of times what happens, people don't have representation.
No, they don't.
Right? So some kid in Akron, Ohio, who had dreams of leaving that city, they saw LeBron.
See that?
Yeah, they saw LeBron, right? He did it. He made it.
Mm-hmm.
But instead of being concerned with, well, this person made it, they're acting different, they're doing better for themselves, I'm feeling jealous, or whatever their feeling is, you have to understand they did it for you to give you permission to see that, for you to know that you can do it too. And unfortunately, sometimes that's what it's got to be, is that people just got to watch. And unfortunately, they're going to watch and they're going to be sick.
Yeah, that's true.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So what does Velma say? Even after they were free, they stayed slaves in their minds. Right?
Mm-hmm.
That's absolutely right. They stayed slaves in their mind.
And
so
definitely,
we gotta be the ones. We have to be the pioneers. We have to be the ones to give people permission to say, look, you don't have to be in bondage anymore. I found a way.
And that's
beyond
frustrating thing
what you
when
thought.
I started this business, is that I wanted so much, because I'm the kind of person, I love helping people off the bat. I let people stay with me for free. They don't pay rent, whatever, right? It's like
Mo said, our people always late.
No, but like
always late to the party.
Mo,
late for everything, right?
Yeah.
You see what Mo wrote? She wrote that he did try, Jay-Z, he did try to help people, but they rather stay there and wait for the handout. And that's where I went in on my post about, is that people rather watch you strive and get to the point where you're successful,
and then come back and just say, here,
like, yeah.
I mean, look, I had people DM me that said that, like, I'm gonna wait for you to. I'm like, you gonna wait for me? You really gonna have your whole life based off of what I'm doing?
You're not gonna wait for yourself.
I don't understand that.
Right.
I don't. Or asking, like, why are people sharing information for? Like, you could be, you don't need to share. But again, it's that programming. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. You saw me. I was sick to my stomach when I read it. I was like, what? Like, this is 2021. Like, and me and this other person is the same age. Like, you talking like some old folk. You know what I'm saying? Like someone who's
not even just
living
old.
on a different.
It's not old. It's not an age. It's just a closed mentality. Why would I not want, like I said, we refer people to things all the time. We tell people about things all the time. Why would I not want to tell you about an opportunity that's changing my life? Because I don't have that selfishness in me that's like, oh, I'm just gonna keep this to myself. I ain't telling you. Come on.
Right.
Why would you not want to?
And then the first thing people say is, oh, you never told me. Have you? Then you're real late to the party, because
you heard.
And you know what? Not for nothing. Look, I had someone in the business who told me that too. I'm gonna keep it a bean. I was not thinking about him. I was not thinking to tell him. Coincidentally, I did not even know he existed. And this is what I said about social media. When people post and all that stuff, if you don't post nothing, I don't know you're living. So you could be on my friends list and you watching me all you want to.
Right.
I don't know that you exist if you're not posting, right? If we don't exactly have each other's numbers. So if you're on here and we are following each other on Instagram, it is okay to DM me hello. It's okay to do that. As long as you're not on here in spam. Because there's so many followers and friends and all that stuff, and if we don't know that you exist, we don't know that you want this information. That's another thing too. So you have to also be active as well. But like I was saying, I had no idea that it would be something that he would be interested in. And actually, he heard it through the grapevine that I told someone else that he knew about it, and he told me straight out. He said, look, y'all felt some type of way. You told them and didn't tell me. And I had nothing. What words can you say when somebody tells you that?
Sorry.
Like, I'm sorry, my bad. But, nonetheless, fast forward, he got the information, he knows about it, he's plugged in. But that made me think, that was somebody that I actually knew.
Right.
that for a long time.
That's
But
why
I can't imagine
say things like
the
we're
people that I'm directly like, you have like all the access to me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you have access to me, and there's and I'm sharing the information, but it, like I said, whoever gets
But
it
at
is
the
gonna get
time,
it.
though, too, and like you said, out of sight, out of mind. Because if you
Yeah,
come
yeah.
on my radar, you know what I'm saying. Like, we may be social media friends, but we might not be friends in real life. So
Right, right. So that's what social media is supposed to be, for you to connect with people. So that's another thing too. So when people reach out to you on social media, don't look at it as weird. That's the whole point of social media. You know,
unless
especially if you
crazy
have,
stalker that's trying to use somebody
right,
they
yeah. I
already
mean,
know.
that's extreme. If it's something else, but you see me, I'm a real person. You know, we're live in action, and we're not some bot. So when people reach out, you know, be open to that. That's the whole point of networking. Because one thing's for sure, and two things for certain: your net worth is your net worth.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to understand that. So if you're on social media and you just do nothing but sitting watching everybody, you watching everybody collect coins. That's what you're doing. Who's actually socializing, networking with each other.
Exactly.
But last but not least, one thing I wanted to discuss, right? We touched up on, you know, sharing information or lack of information being shared, and just, you know, the skill set part of it we kind of touched up on. But one thing I really want people to understand is the conversation about mentorship. Because from the aspect of, you know, I was a former student athlete. I used to coach girls basketball, you know, at some point. And one of the things that I realized was that when I was in that world, I was used to being coached. I was used to being mentored in that regards, right? To build up my skill set, to build up my learning of the game of basketball. And when I left, right, and now you're in the workforce, yes, you have supervisors, right? Yes, you have people that kind of tell you this is what you need to do, this is the process. But when I say mentorship, I mean like, yo, I really want to get you from point A to point Z. Not because this person tells me so. It's because I genuinely do. And that's, you know, part of what coaching is, right? But a lot of people don't have that. Everybody's not a student athlete,
Nope.
right? That's not something everybody
Well,
is.
I was, but not me.
So
right.
No, I mean in their whole like let's keep it a bean. I lived and ate, slept and ate basketball. You know, that's what this wasn't a thing to do, you know, for school real quick. I mean, that was my thing. I traveled, I practiced, I went all over. That was my thing. I ended up in this state because I worked my butt off to get a scholarship, right? To make this happen. So what I'm saying is over the course of God knows how many years that's been, you know, I got mentorship. But then you leave that world, right? And some people don't have access like to that. You know, I mean, I have stories for days of WNBA players or NBA players. Like I had access to being around.
My cousin
because
that's here, she's a WNBA former athlete. Michelle.
Who?
My cousin. Michelle,
oh, what up? What up, Michelle? Who, Burr?
No, Michelle.
Michelle.
Michelle
who? Reed. Her last name is Reed.
Okay.
Oh, so you get people mixed up. I'm gonna need you to know your people.
Michelle, what's the team you play for? I want to say the Sparks. I think.
But what I was hinting at with that is that not everyone gets to have mentorship. So this is another thing about getting, when it comes to access. So people just think, you know, you get information. This ain't like, yo, Mo was like, yo, I need you to go buy this coin. This is not that. No. Or Evie saying like, yo, watch out for this, I don't know, currency pair or whatever. This is not somebody just giving you free game. You got to understand what people have access to is greater than what meets the eye. You know, I think sometimes social media can be so, what's the word?
Jaded.
Jaded or whatever, where people see one part, but they don't see all the other parts that go along with it. Right. So, you know, even when it comes to talking about, hey, investing, trading, you know, you're hearing these like buzzwords. There's way more to it. The reason why people don't go in and give all that information, because one, you already know everything is about algorithms. That's one. But it's different, and you have a better understanding when you're talking to someone. Mm-hmm. Okay? Because how I type may not resonate with you opposed to hearing my voice. For us to be on a video call, for us to be on a phone, whatever. So I want people to understand that just the access part of it, and not to just throw out money and all that stuff like that, but
and
for real,
mentorship comes at
the
value.
results, that come with
value, not
with that mentorship, with what they have is of importance. Because if you say, look, I want freedom, you have people that can say, you know what, I feel like getting Mexican right now, but in Cali though, but in Mexico,
right.
that type of freedom. I need people to understand, if you have people that you have access to that has those capabilities, in addition to whatever the skill set or whatever the opportunity is, you want to take full advantage of it. So if you're watching, just want you to understand, mentorship is definitely the cheat code. And if you've never had a mentor in your life, this is exactly why
You need
to get, with an opportunity so you can get that guidance. Because one of the things a mentor has said was, you want to, the people that you're getting all these, advice from, people like to tell you don't do stuff because they're scared and they're projecting their fears onto you and whatever. But he said, look at them and would you want to trade their life? Right. And another thing he had said was, if you have more money in your closet than your bank, then you need to listen. You need to say, you know what, I need something else. Like, let's keep it real. How many of us have all types of stuff in our closet, but it's not going to equate to what we have in our bank account, right? Nope. So you want to get that mentorship. You want to be around people that says, look, this is the gems I have. Does it mean it's something that you're going to learn overnight? No, because they went through years of learning what they had to learn. Does that mean that you're going to have to learn in the same amount of time that they did? No, because they're going to tell you all the gems that they messed up on, right? That now they've done well in. So you need to understand that. So mentorship is definitely the cheat code. So you need to understand, when you have opportunities, you have access to information, it's always more than meets the eye. And it doesn't necessarily have to be something negative. Because I think that's what happens. People come in guarded, walled, right? Saying because they don't know. Yeah. And I had just recently, I had a presentation I did earlier, and I had said that in my post, like, look, if you've been under a rock for a number of years, if you've been afraid to ask questions, and now you want to build courage, this is the opportunity to do so. This is a non-judgmental zone in that regard. Now, are we stepping on some toes now? We probably are. But in general,
that's
you know
the
what I'm saying?
You're gonna change if you got to get uncomfortable to change.
Right. But in general, that doesn't mean that we're going to bite your head off. You know what I'm saying? If you ask questions. But I just want to stress that, the whole mentorship part of it. Because we are definitely connected to some amazing people. And they were just like me and you. Yeah. So it's not like, they had some type of special life.
And now they
started, right? They all started from rock bottom. Now they're here, right? And they're still not content because they know there's a lot of enslaved minds that need to be free, right? So that's just my 2 cents on that part.
For those of you that are on here that's been watching us, you at your current job, for those of you that are employed, right? If you look at your current situation, right? Your boss, your manager, your whoever. How many of you can honestly say that supervisor, that boss, when you come into work every day, is there motivating you and pushing you to be a better employee?
That's it right there.
That's it. Where's the mic? Let's drop it. Let's drop it.
How many of you can honestly say that? Because if they were, you wouldn't complain about your job. You wouldn't want to get a second job.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. That's the truth.
You go into work every day and your boss or your supervisor probably look at you like, because they know that it may take you a while to get where they at, and they damn sure don't want you or somebody else coming to take their spot. Mm-hmm. Even if you can do the job better. Because I know for me, I could do my job better than a lot of my supervisors and chiefs and watch commanders. Just saying. Okay? However,
He is going in.
however, you understand what I'm saying? Their mindset, they're a living example because of how they choose to lead, how they call themselves leaders, but that's a living example of the person I do not want to become, because I want to motivate the people around me. I want you to do better than I've done. And how many people can honestly say they go into work every day and the person that is supervising them or managing them says, you know what? I appreciate you for coming in here every day because I want you to be a better, I want you to be a better
version of me.
A better version
You
of
would never hear that. You would never.
If I want you to message me, send a smoke signal, send an SOS. If you can go into work and your supervisor or manager says that, I want you to drop a comment. Drop something in the chat.
Yeah.
Can't.
Yeah. Who in here
who
children who's had a super, they may not have said that exactly, but pretty much that's what they said. I want y'all to drop a 1 in the chat if you heard, if your supervisor has said that.
I want to know what job you have.
And a 2 in the chat if anybody ever told you that.
What's up, Emma? If somebody has literally told you that,
so wait,
I want you to tell me. I want you to tell me who, and I want to know why you still work there and why you in the same situation you're still in.
So here's a disclaimer, real quick. I want y'all to drop those 1s and your 2s, right? But we are not by any means knocking a job, right?
No,
we're not knocking a job, right? But
not at all.
I just want to know what.
Oh, Velma got all 2.
Yeah, I just don't want you to be content with only having a job, being complacent with saying, "Oh, I got this job and I'm working this job," because it's bigger than that. First of all, you deserve more than that. You're worth more than that. But I only see 2s coming through. See?
I know. Yeah, because we know that that's not what happened. And this is what these are the conversations that need to be had, because I want you. Look, life is all about perspective, mindset, right? But definitely perspective. And Evie hit it on the head. You more than likely have not experienced that. You've never gone to a job where someone embraced you, came in, put you under their wings and said, look here, buddy, gal, I want you to be the better version of me.
I've been in my career.
And I want you to learn this quicker than I learned this. Right? The question, Monisha, was, have you, actually, go ahead, you say it.
Oh, the question was, or is, if you're a person that go into work and your manager and or supervisor has literally been coaching and mentoring you to be a better version of them, I want to know what job you have, where you work, why, and is that the reason why you're still there? Because like I said, I've been in my career or job, if you want to call it that, just over broke. For 13 years. I worked, it was about 15 years I worked for the government, and I've yet to have a mentor in that career field. Everything I've learned is through experience and asking questions. And so,
matter of fact, I bet you're going to get more 1s and 2s if you ask this. How many people have started a job, right? Just over broke. And the person who's training you is like, yo, you don't want to be here. They training you.
Listen, where's my 1 at? Let me put my 1. What 1?
How many of you?
Listen.
There's some people who have started a job who was onboarding with someone, and the person was a lead, and the lead person is like, yo, this is what I do, but you don't want to do it this way. Do it this way. But they showing you how to do the absolute opposite of what you're supposed to be doing.
Right. Or what she's
actually had the chief radiologist tell me that, and he always wished me the best.
Okay.
Oh, that's good. That's very good.
Okay.
That's good.
Well, see. And
or how about this? Have you been on a job to where you've put in blood, sweat, and tears, right? Because you've been working hard. And
10 years.
Right. And then somebody new comes, or someone that you've worked with that's been in less time than you have now moved up the ranks, right? And now they're trying to tell you to do a job that they barely know how to do, right? Because they have the extra rank over you and style. They come in, they tell you how to do your job just because, oh, now, you know, they're in that management role, right? So now they want to tell you how to do it. And you looking at them like, bro, I've been here longer than you. Now, let me say this. That's not to say people learn differently and learn faster than others. And you can learn from someone that is newer, yes, right? Because over time things change and stuff like that. But when you have worked with an individual and they don't have the same experience or nowhere near the same experience, as in you've done multiple assignments in different places and experienced the world 2-3 times over, right? You left them where they were and you came back, they were still there. And now they want to tell you how to do things. And you're like, where have you been? What you doing? Where you been? Where you at? And you want to tell me how to do this job?
It sounds like Evie got a lot that she's vented about.
Listen,
Evie on some other stuff. This is for the after night cozy conversation.
No, seriously, we're not downplaying a job. We're not downplaying education. We are all educated. Okay, this one, we love school, but we are passionate about what we do because people need this information. And unfortunately, you can't want more for someone than they want for themselves.
That's
so
right.
Yeah, if you're listening to this, yes, we're sharing this with you because it's information that needs to be shared. And that's what you're going to get, the free information that say, come check this out. You want to do your research? By all means, go ahead and do that. You know, look into it more. Okay? Sometimes, and for the most part, what we do, you have to be immersed into it to really understand it. And that's where your research is going to come in because you're at the source.
Right.
You're at
Buddy said he had a job
where
I was lower than a supervisor, but I had to train the supervisor.
That happens all the time.
Yeah,
all the time.
Yeah. Girl, I don't be understanding that, but yes. So more than ladies and gentlemen, you know, if you are tuned in here and you want to get more information about, you know, what else what we're doing, if you're connected with me on here, send me a message. As you can see, my IG handle is chi.by.chi. If you're connected to Evie, same thing for her. Island _Queen _Evie. And then Mo, if you're connected with her, it's Empress Mo _620. Mo Roll says, I went on a job that didn't have leadership skills and my old manager didn't like that I was a leader. Oh yeah, girl. We can do a whole nother conversation on stuff like that related to I'm telling you, it's insane. And that's why it's important to get information to break the chains of bondage, of mental slavery, and get it together, people. That's not just for yourself, but for the future generations as well. Because what we do know to be true is that you are worth investing in yourself in every which way possible. And we're not just talking about financially. Financially, yes, you're going to have to invest in yourself. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, whether it's personal development, whether it's just information to take a course or whatever the thing is, you're going to need to invest in yourself. But you definitely need to invest in yourself when it comes to like really sitting down and saying like, look, there's some things I got to get in place. What I have to say to end this is 2021 needs to be the house of mirrors for everyone. The house of mirrors, right? So that means definitely take a reflection of ourselves and then not just sit in that reflection, but say, look, this is where I want to go. This is where I want to be. I'm quite sure you've probably seen that picture where the cat is looking at the mirror and it sees the lion. I need everyone to do that. I really need everyone to have that feeling like, look, I know I'm in this space right now, but there's more, right? And that starts with investing with yourself.
Free yourself from the mental bondage. I said, in order to find any kind of freedom, you need to free yourself from the mental bondage. Right. Until you do that,
and be open to seeing something new, learning something new. That's the key. That was what my whole rant was about earlier. Like, if someone is exposing you to something that you don't know about, at least have an open mind to be able to say, let me take a look. But you can't expect information to be given to you for free. Everything has a cost. Everything is an investment. And if you don't invest in yourself, who will? Real talk. If you don't make the decision to say, I deserve the best, I need this, I need to do more. If you're not doing that, then you can't expect it to come to you for free. That's just the way it is.
Right. So, thank you all for hopping on. Also want to give a shout out to Dr. Tamika on this shirt. Validated is her brand. Valid since 1983. Don't do the math. Don't worry about my age. But this is her brand. You can go on thevalidated.org to check her. Actually, I can put her page.
Yes, put her page. And like you said, my shirt, Jamal.
Yes. And actually,
I actually tagged him in the
you did?
Yeah,
okay.
I did.
I hope I put that right. Yeah,
Dr. Meek, right?
Mm-hmm.
And of course, you can. Oh well, that's an exclusive shirt that Mo got on. You got to be in it to get it.
Yeah, this.
Yeah. You got to be in it.
You got to be willing to. You on this planet, but you got to be willing to shoot for the stars to get that.
That's right. This is exclusive. If you
Shout
want
out
the shirt,
to
you got to hit me up.
Sophia Lightborn. I am Linus.
Yep. So yes, like in the words of my mom, when she over here playing lotto, and I'd be looking at her sideways. In order to get these shirts, you got to be in it to win it. That's what my mom be saying. Shout out to my mom. Okay, but yes, thank you all for hopping on. Very interesting conversation. Very good. We all had different perspectives, different scenarios. But yes, I want everyone to be more open-minded. It's not just for what we're doing, but just in general. It's so important to do that because you don't understand how many blessings you've blocked because you were closed-minded. Can you imagine that? How many times you said no to something and it was really to yourself to get you to somewhere else? Sheesh.
Also, I want you guys to follow us on YouTube because if you missed the live tonight,
that's correct.
You can catch us on YouTube or at Cozy Couch Conversations, 3 Queens from Queens. And we want you to subscribe. All right. Subscribe to our channel. We love you. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you.
All right.
Happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday. Appreciate y'all spending time with us on this Saturday night. Yeah. Yes.
Your
with
Saturday
the Queens
night
from
thought?
Queens.
Yeah.
Bless. Later, y'all.
Good night.